Hey everybody, welcome back. HY here making another gun video today. Today I brought out my Beretta 92 FS. These were originally started in Italy and now they're currently made in Maryland. Mine was made in Maryland. A few things I do like about the gun just first off is you can shoot single action or double action. And then also right here it does have ambidextrous safety that also does function as a decocker as well too. Also do like the extended slide release on these as well too. It is quite nice. Just right there. It's easy to do it. Just about anybody can close that. Another thing a lot of people do like about this is it does have a lot slimmer of a grip if you are going to try to conceal carry it. It is a lot thinner than things like an XDM, a Glock, or a SIG Sauer 226. Standard magazine capacity for these, if it's chambered in 9mm, is a 15 round magazine. Typically it only comes with one from Beretta, so make sure though that you do pick up a few extra mags if you plan on going to the range a lot. Also does come with typically a nice hard case as well too. It does have checkering right here along the slide as well too. It does make that slide pull a little bit easier. Be very careful when you are racking the slide that you do not get your hand stuck in between the slide and the barrel. That is done very easily with these. Also a disassembly. Before I do that though, single action pull is about a two-stage style military trigger. It is a little bit tougher of a trigger pull than I would like it to be. And also for your double action as well too, it does stack a little bit. Like I said, it's not my favorite gun in the safe, but it is a great weapon as well too. This is our main service pistol for our military as well too, even though they are starting to get away from it and go into certain things like the SIG Sauer, the Colt 1911, and the FN. Basic disassembly, there's a little button right there. You push it in, and at the same time, there's a little lever right here that you flip down. When you do that, the slide comes directly off. For field stripping, be very careful whenever you take this out. That guide rod will shoot across the room. That spring is very tight. And it comes out very easily. You just push it out from the back. The barrel, just push it out right there. It's a little bit more tricky than certain things like the SIG. You kind of have to push the barrel in like so, and it comes out like this. These are great guns. I've shot this thousands upon thousands of rounds. Doesn't shoot as well as my SIG, but then again though, it's still a great weapon to have. Make sure whenever you're cleaning and oiling as well too, that you do oil up the slide very well. If there's a lot of gunk in there, you will start having some failure to feed and some failure to eject. Barrel goes back in the same way it came out. Make sure that everything's kind of sitting flush. There's a little notch in here, and make sure that pushes down as well too. Otherwise the spring will not be able to go in. Be very careful whenever you're putting your spring back in. Make sure you put your spring in like so, guide rod at the back. And that slides in very easily. Just make sure everything is pushed down. Notice also the lower as well too. It's a very well built lower. You can change the grips over if you want something like a wood or if you just want something a little bit more pretty on it. If you insert an empty magazine into it before you put the slide on, lock the slide into the back position, push that little button again, and close your little notch, and drop your slide. And the gun is ready to fire again. It's very easy to take apart and clean, especially out in the field compared to a 1911, but not as easy as things like a SIG Sauer or an XDM as well too, just in case you ever did have to field strip it as well too. Also remember, that does function as a decocker. That will not make the gun go off, but you can keep one in the chamber and still have the safety on as well too, or just keep it like this as well too. So it does give you another option compared over the SIG Sauer. I do not like these as much as I do my Sig Sauer, but then again though, it is still a great weapon. Hope all was going well for y'all. Let me know if there's any other guns y'all would like to see. HY out.